Hello and a very good morning to you. I'm in a good mood today. I'm all full of energy, raring to go. I've just left where I've been staying and now I'm heading towards a hostel, which is quite a long way away, but on the way we're going to do some sights. The first place is 30 miles away, further up the coast, and it says it's going to take an hour to get there. So let's go. We're going on a toll road, which basically means I have to pay to go on a road. Why do we pay road tax? Why do we pay road tax? It really annoys me that you have to pay to go on a road when we pay road tax. Anyway, let's go. Well, I wasn't expecting this. We've got snow. Snow on the mountains. I knew there were going to be mountains, but I didn't know there was going to be snow on them. So I just passed my toll, 70 pence to cross a bridge. It were like a little rickety wooden bridge. 70 pence, you know, and it were like, it wasn't very long. It's alright if you're paying for something which you get a bit of enjoyment out of, you know, like it's a windy road and it's cool or great sights or something. But it was literally just a little crickety wooden bridge. Not too pleased about that. As I was crossing the bridge, they were playing Depeche Mode on the radio, and it brought back a memory for me, which I thought I'd share with you. You know, I like to tell you things about my past. I'm not proud of this, but the only time I have ever truanted from school was when Depeche Mode's Violator album came out in 1990. I was 16 years old. I must have got into Depeche Mode around my 16th birthday. And as school exams were coming up, so it will have been about June 1990 when the Violator album came out. And the day it came out, everyone in our class wanted this album. So about 7 of us didn't go to class for his registration at 9 o'clock. We went down to Woolworths and waited for it to open so we could all get the album. There were me, there were Ian Gill, and about 5 other people, I can't remember who else. Ruth Boocock, I think she were there as well. Yeah, and we got the album, and then we all trudged into school at about 11 o'clock and just said his bus broke down or something, but the only time I ever truanted. I was very good attendance-wise at school, very good indeed, apart from that day. And I'm very, very sorry to Beckfoot School and my teacher, and my mother. I'm sorry, mother. So here we are, and what can I say apart from, wow, these look amazing. Burial tombs from 6,000 years ago. These are called, now I can't pronounce this, it's ridiculous, Dyffryn Ardudwy. Dyffryn Ardudwy burial tombs. That's all I know about it. 6,000 years old, and they do look really, really good. This has been well preserved. Burial chambers. They found pottery and a few tools in here when they excavated. But yeah, these are in some of the best condition I've seen. It's unusual to see 2 of them side by side like this. The ones I've shown you in the past have only had 1. This is the first double tomb I've seen. But this bit's modern, come on. I'm not happy about this. What's all this about? That's been done in the last 50 years, I'm telling you. I suppose it's to keep it up there. I don't know if it's disrespectful going inside somebody's tomb really, but I'm going in. The skeleton won't be here anymore. They'll have excavated that, they'll have taken it out and put it into the cellar in some museum somewhere, because that's what archaeologists do. So yeah, I can't tell you anything about the place. I just wanted to show you it. I like coming to the Neolithic and older monuments, you know, more than castles. I like to see as many of them as I can, and this one, it's a beautiful little area to come to, surrounded by a stone wall, trees in the background. There's a little school down there with a name I could never ever pronounce. It's like 4 or 5 words, and it's just like something like I ain't got a clue. How the kids know how to tell the bus driver where to take them, I've no idea. Not far from here, I just passed a place called Barmouth. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I wasn't expecting it to be so nice. And it had a massive railway bridge coming over which would have been the equivalent of the 70 pence I spent on the toll bridge in my car, but on the railway. But my car wouldn't have fit on a train, so that's why I didn't go on the train. But yeah, nice place. I wish I could have stopped there, but parking looked a bit iffy. Quickly, who has donated in the last 24 hours? We have got Herb from New York, $10. The Phelps family, that's the children who were in yesterday's video, $20. Torbjorn Lundberg, again, £4.50. Artie, $10. Jason Peltier, £10. And if you could all give a prayer for his sister Tiffany, who is just started cancer treatment yesterday. And Torbjorn Lundberg again, £4.50. Twice in one day, thank you very much. So the total is now £35,354. Not quite where we need to be, guys. We need £100 a day for the rest of the trip, and I think that's about £50. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. Thank you for your donations. Please consider donating. Links in the description. Go to diggingthecoast.com and press donate. Give us all your money. Now we're about to walk through a churchyard and go to a very interesting well. It looks like we're going to get a bit muddy, but never mind, never mind. Over this sty and somewhere in this field. It's called St Cybis Well, or Cybis Well, C-Y-B-I-S. It's a saint from Wales. More steps. Aha! I'm starting to see something. It's a very quaint little place. I'm liking this. Very quiet. Lovely stream going past, and it's called, well, they say it is the well that makes the unwell well. Wow. I'll tell you all about that when we find it. I think it's in here. Here we are. The well. Well, I never. What a beautiful well. So this Saint Kimru, I don't know his name. This saint, apparently he was on his way to Anglesey, which is a big island, not far away from here, okay? I'll be going there in a few days. He was on his way there with his men, and he had a big staff, he was carrying a staff, and he came to this point with his staff, and he just plodded it into the ground, and water spurted up, loads of water came, and it produced this well. Ever since that day, people have said that it cures lots of ailments, lots of problems. Even in the church, the vicar in the church gave evidence of this in the 1800s. A big list of miracles, what had happened, people who were cured by bathing and drinking in this water. And whenever anybody was cured, people used to drop in silver coins. I wonder if this could cure me. You can't really tell, but I'm as fit as a fiddle now. And here you've got like a little housey bit with a fireplace, and a window. I'm guessing what you did is you bathed in the water, proper bathed. You know, I haven't done it properly. Proper bathed, and then just came in here and got warm in front of the fire, towelled yourself off with some leaves, and then got dressed. Very nice. It's beautiful here. I could live here. There's also another little thing which ladies used to do. It used to be where lady lovers used to come. Ladies would come here with their handkerchief and put it, just balance it, throw it on the top there. And if it flowed south, it means that the lover loved them. If it flowed north, it meant that the man didn't love them. So they always wanted it to go south. Now, looking at this, I don't think anything would go north. I think it would all go south and down here, because this stream seems to go down. So I think all the ladies did it knowing that the lovers would love them. I don't know what this is for. It's like a little room going over the stream. Maybe this is maybe this is where the ladies put their handkerchiefs, but the water is going that way. It'll never go north. I forgot to tell you, this is from the 500s. 1,500 years old is that well. I've just walked about 200 metres up a vertical hill like that to get here, and there was no point in coming here because I can't find what I'm looking for. Apparently somewhere around here is a stone, and it is supposed to be a man who was turned to stone because he stole a Bible from a chain from the church down there, and he got turned into stone. And this stone apparently looks a bit like hands. At the top of the stone it looks like hands holding a Bible above his head. Can't find it. But they say every Christmas Eve the spell wears off and he can run around the field 3 times before he has to be stoned again. It sounds like something off Wizard of Oz 2, doesn't it? I'm not believing it until I see it. I've never seen anyone turn into stone. I don't think you have. If there's anybody out there who has seen someone turn stone, please let me know, because I'd love to meet them. I want to see it for myself. Once I've seen it for myself, or seen someone cured from the water from a well, actually live, face to face, I'll believe it. You know, I'm all for miracles and stuff, but I've never seen one, and I'm yet to believe that they exist. One thing I would like to know from you all is, do you believe in miracles? And where are you from, you sexy thing? If you'd like to leave your comments in the comments section, I'd love to know. I'm saying I wish I hadn't have come up here, but I'll tell you something, it is beautiful. Moss everywhere over these big stones and trees. This bit's my favourite, and as I passed this I wish I had my pinpointer just to go over the bottom of there. You never know, you never know. The tree hasn't been there for 1,500 years. But this bit here, look how lovely this is. With all the moss, it looks like it's an old, could have been an old building at some point, I don't know. But it's not now. Look, this bit here, it looks like something out of a movie set. Look at that. Look at the greens. Yeah, I think the wells are my favourite places to go, these Saints' Wells, because they all have these myths and legends attached to them, which are pretty hilarious. Let's be honest, they're hilarious. I didn't just fall and nearly break my wrist where I landed on it. That wasn't me. I didn't just fall for a second time and get muck all over my bum. That wasn't me. So just a couple of sights for you on the way to my hostel. The weather, well, it's been raining here. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but the weather as of tomorrow is meant to be pretty good for the next 5 days or so. The tide is in my favour, so we should be metal detecting for the next foreseeable future on the beaches. So can't wait for tomorrow. Thanks for joining today on Digging the Coast 365.
Deep Digger Dan, you saucy fellow. You have been digging our coastline and disturbing our realm with your infernal beeping. Rubbish. This is your queen. We are not amused. We hereby call upon all loyal subjects to dig deep into their pockets for coins to help restore peace and quiet to our lands. Donate to Rays of Sunshine by clicking on the links in the description at diggingthecoast.com and clicking donate to help a seriously ill child's wish come true. Please keep the donations coming in, so that we can all escape his infernal beeping and chattering. Get in.